Hi everyone, pick a card read and choose from pile 1, 2 or 3 videos to follow. Hi pile 1, you chose the power symbol, the Reiki power symbol, and for anybody who does do Reiki that would appeal, I think, or if you need some sort of healing within your world that would appeal also. So let's just see what the cards are saying for you. You've got change the way you think. Wow, let me just put that on there. Change the way you think. Perfection. Wow, okay. Manifestation. These couldn't be any clearer so far, but we'll carry on. Manifestation, change the way you think, and perfection. Perhaps you are a perfectionist. That's related to the actual foundations of this reading, really. Maybe you are a perfectionist and it's time to change that up a little bit and manifest something a little bit more fluid. We have got the Reiki power symbol here. Let's just have a look. You've got progress. Wow, progress and progress, and you can be your own knight. Wow, those cards could not be any clearer for you, pile 1. You can be your own knight. Progress is being made, I feel, as if I want to say. You're manifesting something and you are changing the way you think, I feel. Perfection is not the way, it's not on the cards now. Perfection is something that perhaps you used to strive for, and now it's time to go with the flow a little bit of it, with change the way you think, manifestation, and how you can change that. You can be your own knight, so you can be your own boss here. You can do what you want instead of what other people want, maybe. Progress is something that's happening within your world, maybe. And it's not all about perfection. That's what I want to say there. Clearly, it's not all about perfection. It's about the way you are seeing something. So let's just have a look if I can get some tarot cards and see if we can elaborate on this idea of changing the way you think. Perhaps not being quite a perfectionist. Not being quite the perfectionist. Let's just have a look. You've got the Lovers. Well, that's ultimately is about a choice that you're going to make here. A choice in this situation that's going on within your world, and how you're going to manifest this idea of progress, an idea of changing the way you think. Perhaps not seeing things in such a perfectionist way, if that makes sense. So the Lovers, which is a card of ultimate choice. You've got that 9 of Pentacles, which is absolutely wonderful. It's ripeness, but it's also, with that ripeness comes the way you need to be. This is about you. This is about you being your own knight. This is about you changing up something within your world so you can be your own knight. You don't need to rely on other people to tell you that something is perfect before you move forward with it. Progress will be made by changing the way you think. That's what I want to say there. And success. Wow, look at the cards today for you. Pile 1, success is on the cards. Yes, you will be successful. You've just got to change your outlook, change the way you think about things. You don't have to be such a perfectionist in order to move something forward. It doesn't have to be perfect before you start a new project, for instance. It doesn't have to be perfect before you decide you want to change something within your world, something tangible within your world. It doesn't have to be perfect before you change it. Just change it. You can always change it again if it's wrong the first time, can't you? You don't have to be such a perfectionist over a situation, over what's going on within your world. The choice is yours with the Lovers. Progress will be made and success will happen. You've just got to change the way you think about things, and don't be such a perfectionist. You can be your own knight. Manifestation is what you need to do. You've got that chakra, you've got that power symbol, which is about bringing in change with a great abundance of power within your own personal arsenal. If you just don't feel as if you need to be such a perfectionist in what you do and just go with the flow of everything. Just do what you feel is right for you. Let's just see if I can get 3 more cards just to elaborate on... actually, that one wants to come out as well. So it's going to be 4 cards with this. So let's just have a look, pile 1. Right, there, the 9 of Wands. You're on the defensive. You're putting up barriers because it's not perfect yet in your eyes. You need to let that go. You need to let that go. You're choosing, because it's under the Lovers, you are choosing to be on your guard rather than let that guard down. In order to manifest something here, and you have to change the way you think about something, you're choosing at the moment to be on your guard and not to let the barrier down, if that makes sense. Wow. Well, it's right there centering your reading, isn't it? The Death card, which is about ultimate change. It's about complete change. That 9 of Pentacles, which is about you and who you are as a person there. The ripeness of who you are as a person has got to change in order to move something forward and to progress within this situation, whatever it is that's going on within your world. The Queen of Pentacles, again. What I'm saying, when I say the Queen of Pentacles again, I'm talking about the Queen of Pentacles is the card of looking after you. Nurturing you, nurturing this project. Ripeness is that as well. It's nurturing you. It's nurturing this project, whatever it is that's going on within your world. Obviously, it's a general reading. I don't know exactly what's going on within your world, but it's definitely on the cards that you have to change the way you think. Don't be such a perfectionist. You can be your own knight. The choice is yours. Don't be on your guard so much here. It's about utter change of the way you are thinking about something that's going on within your world. In order to manifest it, you have to not be, I want to say, such a perfectionist here. Let's just see what this last card is. The 10 of Wands. Now, 10s are about endings. And in order to end this burden that seems to be hanging around your neck, is what I want to say, to end this burden that you're carrying, you have to not be such a perfectionist. Things don't have to be perfect before you move forward and you progress. In order to manifest what you want, it's about your mindset and changing the way you think. Progress will be made. Change will happen. Success will be yours. You will be the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of nurturing and looking after yourself or the situation. You will be on top of your game here. But what's stopping you at the moment, what's stopping you from doing this at the moment, is that 9 of Wands, which is on your guard, putting up the barriers, not allowing, with the 10 of Wands, which is after that, which is, you know, the 9, the 10, on your guard, putting up the barriers, is not allowing you to take away the burden of this heavy load. And in order to do that, you have to change the way you think. You don't have to be a perfectionist. That's what I can only keep saying. You don't have to be a perfectionist in order to move this situation forward. It doesn't have to be perfect. The little steps you take, as long as when you're taking these steps, you don't bring this perfection idea into it and say, no, I'm not going to do any more, or I'm not going to do any further because I haven't succeeded the first time. Keep going. Success will be yours. I'm going to take one more card here just to see if we can get a little message to finish this reading off for pile 1. I think it might be that one. Beauty. Wow. Beauty. You've got to see the beauty in the little things that you're doing. Don't be a perfectionist. See the beauty in it. You know, an artist, for instance, can see the beauty in a broken watering can and draw it and say, just look at the beauty in that. You know, a broken vase, an artist can see the beauty in that broken vase, can't they? You hear them saying, I was drawn to that you know, that wheelbarrow with the wheel that's come off. I was drawn to it. I wanted to draw it because there was a perfection, or a beauty, should I say, within that broken, you know, that broken picture. What I'm trying to say is you've got to see the beauty in the things that you're doing, and don't be such a perfectionist over it. So your change, pile number 1, will come with great success when you stop being a perfectionist and change the way you think. Progress will then be made for you. I hope that helps pile 1. Have a good day. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's just see what we've got for you, pile 2. So let's have a look. We've got mountains are there to be climbed. Okay, that's pile 2. Mountains are there to be climbed. Let's just put that here so we can see there. Okay, mountains are there to be climbed. Universe, we're all just stardust. Wow. Universe. Okay. You've got upheaval with Hagalaz. So, okay, you've got upheaval. Completion. Wow. Okay. And service. Wow. Now service, that's connected to your emotions and how you've been dealing with the situation here. It's also it's the sacral chakra. It's connected to your emotions. You may have had an upheaval and you've completed something that has been very heavy, a heavy burden or a heavy load that's gone on within your world. The universe is this card, I feel as if it's trying to say that we all go through certain things in our world, don't we? Things that knock us for 6 is what I want to say here. And we have to keep going. Mountains are there to be climbed. We have to keep going. And there's been some sort of upheaval within your world, but we've got a completion card here. So you've either just gone through something within your world that's been quite a stressful thing for you, and you've carried on and carried on because you've got that card, mountains are there to be climbed. So you are a strong person here who's completed a task. There's some upheaval gone on. And the universe card there is telling me that I feel when I look at the universe card there, we're talking about the world card in tarot, which is another completion. You've finished something that's been an emotional journey. That's what I want to say here. I feel as if I want to draw one of these with pile 2 for some reason. I'm going to draw one of these little runes for pile 2. You've got, wow, look at that. You've got flight. It's about moving forward with flight. It's about moving from this situation that you've been in, you've completed this task. It's now time to move forward with something else. I hope that's making sense to pile 2 so far. Let's just see if I can get some tarot cards to elaborate. But yes, you've gone through some emotional journey. It's been a struggle. Mountains are there to be climbed, but you've got completion. And this upheaval that you've been through, it's as if it's over with. You still may have, I feel, as I want to say, mountains to climb, because when you're on an emotional journey, it doesn't just take 5 minutes to get over it, does it? But there's something been completed, and that rune of flight is you moving forward now after completing something that's been hard going. Let's just have a look. You've got the 5 of Wands with totality. It has been with that 5 of Wands a heavy burden, a task that you've had to go through. 5 of Wands is a card of fighting and going through emotions in lots of different ways. You've totally been absorbed with something that's been an upheaval within your world, pile 2. Completion, look at that. Well, that couldn't be any clearer here, because centering this little reading is the 3 of Cups. It's about celebration. Now, when I say celebration, I don't feel as if I want to be cheering something here, because I do feel as if there's something that's been a very heavy burden for you. It's been an upheaval. You've had to really climb that mountain in order to complete something, or in order for something to come to its final completion here. You're now in a stage of, and that totality card there has been the stress levels of this situation here with that Five of Wands. That birds in flight there is you moving forward, breaking free is what I want to say from this heaviness here. The Three of Cups is expressing your breaking free from it. And still, I don't feel as if I want to say celebration, even though it's a card of celebration. The Three of Cups is a card of you know, getting out and about and meeting other people. Maybe that's what you've got to do now. It comes still for me when I'm looking, and as I'm feeling this, it comes still with some sort of burden, some sort of heaviness. Let's just have a look. You've got the Four of Wands, which is participation. Now that Four of Wands is about getting out and about. And I said just a minute ago that the Three of Cups is also about getting out and about. It's about going out and doing things that you need to do now in order to free the burden of whatever it is that's gone on within your world. This upheaval that you've been through, it's now time for you to move forward from it, to participate, and by going out and about, with friends maybe, is those two cards are telling me that. Let's just see if I can get 3 more tarot to, you know, to get any more clarification on this. But the it's about breaking, with the flight, with the birds in flight, it's about breaking free from a burden here. It's a general reading, but if you can resonate with this, you'll know where I'm coming from and what I'm saying about this. Wow, look at that. You got the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of lack. This is where you've been. You've been in this mindset, or this situation, I want to say. Not so much mindset, but a situation that's just been an upheaval for you. It's been a heavy burden for you. You've known that you've had to get through it some way. That's why mountains are there to be climbed. You've known you've had to get through it. The Universe card there is, it reminds me of the World card, where you've come to a completion of some sort. That is the crux of what's going on here with that sacral chakra. It's your emotions in this particular situation. You've had to do something that you may not have wanted to do, but you haven't had a choice over it. That card there, a card of lack, a card of maybe the way you've had to handle it on your own, maybe, with that card of lack. But it's total. I feel as if when I look at these cards, I feel as if you've been through the mill and back. Now it's time to move forward, share by participating with other people or other groups or something here, and going out and freeing yourself now from the heaviness that has been for you. Pile 2. Wow. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now the Nine of Pentacles is about looking after yourself. It's now about what you want to do. It's all about what you want to do next in order to lighten the load of whatever has gone on here within your world. It's about you now looking after yourself. If you look at that foil on that Nine of Pentacles, and you see the little bird there, and you've got birds in flight here, which is about freeing yourself, you becoming free from a burden here of whatever it is, by going out and about with that participation card. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a new beginning, but it's a new beginning with your mindset. It's a new beginning with how you feel, you know, how you're thinking about a situation. If you stay in this energy of a burden with that Five of Pentacles there. If you stay in this energy, it's not going to help you move forward, is what I want to say, pile 2. It's about freeing yourself from this situation. It's also about a complete change, completion. This has been completed. It's now time for you to move forward by going out and about with participation and celebration with people. The Three of Cups is about celebrating with people you really hold dear. The participation card is about going out with those people you hold dear. And that Page of Swords is telling me your mindset needs to be focused on this new adventure, if that makes sense. I'm going to take one more card just to see if we can get an extra little message for pile 2. But it's time for change now. You've been through the mill, and it's time for you to now move forward. You've completed a task. It's time to move forward. Oh my goodness, look at that. You've got the card of good luck. And I do feel that as if that's what you deserve now within your world, whatever's going on. You deserve this good luck with heartfelt emotions and heartfelt feelings here, because I do feel there's a very heavy burden gone on here, and it's now time to move forward, and you do deserve good luck. And actually that good luck card tells me that you are protected with whatever you want to do. You are moving forward, and good luck is on the cards for you, pile 2. I hope that makes sense. Have a good day. Bye. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's just see what we've got for pile 3. Right, so we've got give yourself a break. Right, it's nice, isn't it? Give yourself a break. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. Wow. Okay, so they couldn't be any clearer, could they, at the moment? Give yourself a break. Confidence, let's just keep going though. Faith. Wow. Now that faith is related to the crown chakra. It's who you are, and you know, the purpose and the wisdom of this situation. It's the purpose of this reading, having faith in yourself. Give yourself a break. Confidence is on the mix here. Light. Wow. Kenaz, light. Wow. Okay, so that Kenaz, light, it's like creativity, your abilities for creation, your abilities to create something is coming to mind here, and having confidence in those abilities. Effort. Wow. Okay, so we've got to put the effort in somewhere here, and perhaps you're not putting the effort in that you should because you haven't got the confidence in yourself and you're not giving yourself a break, or perhaps you're putting a lot of effort into something and you're not getting that break, and that's knocking your confidence in some way. Have faith in the process is what I want to say here, and it will come all out into the open eventually. Whatever it is you're doing, it will come into the light. Let's just have a look here for pile 3. I'm going to get 3 cards. Let's see if we can elaborate on this a little bit. I think, oh look at that, I've got 3 there. I'm going to take those, just see what we've got. Right, we've got that 2 of Swords. In this pack it's called Schizophrenia with the 2 of Swords. But the 2 of Swords is ultimately a card of not being able to make your mind up over something, or not seeing something that's happening within your mindset. We've got that word light, and if you look at the tarot, you know, the basic tarot cards, the Rider-Waite ones, if you look at them, the 2 of Swords is someone who's blindfolded with the swords crossed over their chest. They're blindfolded and they don't want to let the light in. This is what I want to say here. You need to let the light in. You need to open up your mind into this idea of having confidence and faith in whatever it is you're doing. Give yourself a break from this turmoil of not knowing which way to go over a situation, effort maybe in as much as the effort here is you not overthinking something and having the confidence to give yourself a break. Have faith in your own abilities here comes to mind. Let's have a look. Playfulness, wow. Okay, well, that playfulness card there is the Page of Wands, and I think with the Page of Wands it is just that. It's about being creative and enjoying the moment. Playfulness with the Page of Wands is kind of like, you know, they don't really they don't put a lot of effort into something. They just go for it, and the creative and the spontaneous as well. So this is the message. You've got to start being more playful instead of so serious with the Two of Swords. Instead of so serious over something, you've got to bring in the light aspects of this, the playfulness aspects of something. Give yourself a break from whatever it is. And confidence does come with time and practice, doesn't it? So give yourself a break from this idea that you have to be so structured with that Two of Swords there. Change. The Wheel of Fortune. Change. Change is needed. Change is on the cards. Change is what will happen when you give yourself a break and put more playfulness within this situation, that whatever it is that's going on within your world. Have faith in yourself, faith in your own abilities, whatever it is that you need to do or whatever it is that you're doing within your world. Let's just have a look when I take 3 more cards. That one definitely wants to come out there. Oops, that one does as well, and I can see that one there. So we're going to have to take those 3. So what have we got? We've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is ultimately about taking advice, and I do feel as if I want to say take advice from either this tarot reading or from yourself, your own self, by giving yourself a break and having faith in your own abilities. That card there is about seeking advice or taking advice. That's crossing the Two of Swords. You're in 2 mindsets over what you want to do over something. I keep looking at that confidence card. Comes with time and practice. Having faith in your own abilities here comes to mind. Being more relaxed about a situation comes to mind. Wow, look at that. You've got that 4 of Pentacles. Now that 4 of Pentacles is about clinging on to something. It might be that you're clinging on to old ideas. Clinging on to you can't do something because of the confidence, because of lack of confidence, clinging on to that idea. Change is on the cards with the Wheel of Fortune. You do need to change. You need to change the way you're looking at things, and not holding on to everything and putting so much effort, I want to say, into holding on to something that may be not working for you at the moment. Faith in yourself and giving yourself a break is what comes to mind here. Right, yeah, there you go. That 7 of Wands is you just about holding on to whatever it is that's going on within your world. You're on top of it, whatever it is, but it's stressful. You're feeling the stress. You need a change from this stress. Holding on to something that's not serving you right now is the way the situation is, and that might be because you haven't got the confidence in whatever it is that you're thinking of doing. You haven't got the confidence to move it forward. The cards are saying have faith in your own abilities, give yourself a break. It may be saying with effort you can do this, or it may be saying don't put so much effort in the negative side of this with the schizophrenia and this 4 of Wands and the 7 of Wands here, the stress levels. Stop putting so much effort in holding on to this that's not serving you. Take advice if you have to. Change the way things are by putting a bit of lightness within the situation with that Kennaz, the light. Bring the light into it. Don't be in the dark with this schizophrenia card. Give yourself a break. Have faith in your own abilities. Your own confidence comes to mind here. I'm just going to take 1 more card for you, pile 3, just to see where we go. But it is all about you giving yourself a break, having the confidence, which comes with practice, to do whatever it is you need to do within your world, having faith in your own abilities, seeing things not so much the dark side of something, seeing things more light-heartedly, with the Kenas, light, schizophrenia is in the dark. So seeing things in a more light-hearted way maybe comes to mind here. And that 7 of Wands there tells me that you are on top of a situation, but it is causing you some sort of stress within this, whatever it is that's going on within your world. Peace. Wow. Right, you've got the card of peace. That card of peace there, I want to say that will come when you start being a little bit more relaxed over something that's going on within your world. Change is needed, and it needs to come from your, I want to say your actions here. Don't cling on to something. It's causing you stress because you are clinging on to something here. Take advice if you need to. Don't stay in the dark over something here with the schizophrenia and the two of swords. Don't stay in the dark over it. Be a little bit more playful in as much as open, relaxed, confident in yourself and your own abilities here. Have faith in yourself. Give yourself a break. Come into the light instead of staying in the dark here. Peace of mind will come when you change the way you are doing something and start getting the confidence by practicing something here within your world, because confidence comes with practice. So whatever it is that you're doing, put some effort into something and keep practicing it in order to gain the confidence you need in order to bring peace to whatever it is that's going on within your world. I hope that makes sense to pile 3. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.